Why me and my husband decided to leave the United States, part 2. Just in case it's your first time coming across any of my videos, my name is Bianca Lynch, and I teach everyday people just like you how to travel without breaking the bank or sacrificing a bomb-ass time. So I'm basically your travel inspo, and I'm here to give you all the resources you need to start getting those passport stamps. So make sure you hit that follow button if you have not already. Okay, so reason number 2, because we no longer wanted to be in a country where we were literally being poisoned by our food. Like, do y'all have any idea how many brands, foods, ingredients are banned in other countries that the United States thrives on? And if you've never traveled out of the United States, I promise you're going to be shocked. Like when you go to another country and you're eating bread and cheese, things that are so demonized in the United States, and you realize you don't even feel bloated because the quality of food is better. Like being able to go out to eat, even eating a pizza and not feeling like shit afterwards. It's not because, all these foods are bad foods. It's because the US thrives on keeping us as fat and as stupid as fucking possible. And you go to these other countries and you start to see such a difference, even in the fruit. Y'all, it literally got to the point we couldn't even buy grapes in the US without them going bad the next day. In other countries, these shits last all week long. The produce section actually smells like fruit. It's just, in the US, we've been trained and bamboozled to believe that eating healthy is supposed to be so hard. Y'all, eating healthy is not supposed to be hard. Eating healthy is hard and much harder in the United States because unless you are rich and unless you live in a very high income area, sometimes even access to fresh food is hard. You think there's not a correlation between why all the black and lower income neighborhoods always have shit like Family Dollar and Dollar General and McDonald's and whatever, but then when you go to the nicer areas, they have all of these restaurants that serve better food? You think that's on accident? Come on. And don't even get me started on the healthcare system. I wasn't even trying to get that controversial today, but it is what it is. Big pharma is big business, and obviously there's a shit ton of money in medicine. So why would they put their efforts into making people healthier whenever they can just continue to make us sicker and fatter and give us all the diabetes and cardiovascular disease and high blood pressure, and then we can end up going to pay the expensive ass health insurance so that we can stay medicated as fuck until we die. And speaking as someone who lost their father to, those types of diseases, as someone who is black, and I know those kind of diseases are so prevalent in us for many, many reasons. No, that's a generational curse that I am going to break in my family. And yeah, that's another reason.